So the NAS is turning on without cover. Only the power plug is put in. Without the cover, it works just fine. Now I will turn off the NAS. And I put on the cover and try to boot it again. You can see the NAS is off right now. And I'll put this cover on it, and you will see that the power button, which works now perfectly fine, will not work at all. Strange. Put on the cover, power cord is inside, and it does nothing. How strange is that? Without cover it boots, with cover on it does not. Alright, I discovered the problem. I put in the power plug firmly, it boots. When I hit these wires on top, you see? It turned off. I did not touch the plug at all, and now it turns back on, so it seems turned off again. There's a problem here. I'm not fiddling here, just here. You see? It's turned off. So it's a PSU problem. It needs to be fixed. As you clearly could see, there was a problem with the cable. I'm gonna snap the cable ties, and I'm gonna replace them and take a look at the wires underneath. Hopefully some are visually damaged. As you can see, I snapped off the cable ties and I discovered something interesting. These cable ties were so tight, you can look at the yellow wire, you can see it's shortened on the chassis. That's why it won't boot. It's so stupid. How could a product so expensive have a fault like this? Over time, the heat from the drives get the plastic covered. It's not silicone wire at all, it's plastic. Warm and fuzzy, and it hugs the chassis. And now it's shortened. Not a user fault if you ask me. In order to repair this faulty wire, we got some terminals here. These are heat shrink terminals with tin inside. They made it a hell of a lot easier. And a heat gun is needed. So let's do it. Just snap the wire at the point where it's burned. Like that. Strip both ends. As you can see, I stripped the wire on both ends and got a heat shrink tube with solder inside, ready to rock. Put on my heat gun. I put it on 170 degrees Celsius. That should be enough to melt the tin. In order to make the cable fit, I reroute it to the other side, so I got a little bit more length and make a good solder joint. As you can see, I ended up with a nice solder joint the tint melted the wires together. So gonna reroute the cable and attach it, zip some cable ties and test it out. I'm finished. Everything's tight together. I did not put it too tight. I made sure the cable is flat. That way it won't short again on these hinges. Let's try it out if it works. Put on the power plug, plug in, make it fit snug, and it booted. Only the yellow wire, in my case, was damaged. You see? No power down at all. Let's put on the cover and see if it boots up. For the moment of truth, put in the power cord firmly and ta-da! It works. The repair went well, everything works again. I'm very curious how Synology will react to this video. I'll let you know. I hope they send me a new power supply unit, or they're known for their good customer service, so even after a few years, it's a DS1515 Plus, known for its weak points, and this is certainly one of them.